How effective is the combination of your main product and ancillary text? To effectively answer this question, I must look at the marketing and distribution strategies of the film industry that will ideally distribute my film. Being a low-budget film, it would have had to have been shot in the UK using the UK's distribution and marketing policies. The one problem talking about my film compared with, say, trailers, and talking about it in relation to sci-fi genre, is that not many films produced by the UK film industry are sci-fi films, mainly because of the extensive amount of special effects and makeup and just production costs involved, because it's too expensive to create an effective film using the budget that the British film industry has. One of the main problems in looking at short films, particularly with the sci-fi genre, is that many of the ones I looked at were ones produced by normal people, just the prosumers of our generation, and not standard film companies. So where you might find with students talking about their trailers, they could have looked at films which were produced by the British film industry or by one of the big 6 conglomerates. However, this can't necessarily be the case with mine because these are short films. If this was to be released by a company, either US conglomerate or British film industry, I would say British film industry because it's worked on a low budget. Some of the distributors and companies, some of the production companies that do work in the UK include Warp Films, which is an independent film production company based in and around Sheffield and London. They target films particularly at a niche audience. However, if they were to distribute my film, they wouldn't be the ideal company, because typically they produce films which are aimed at presenting certain audiences in a certain light. So, for example, their general house style is social realism, crime and drama, which effectively isn't what my film is all about. And that same goes for Microwave Film, who have a general house style of social realism, crime and drama. So you can see why the issue comes in talking about how my film is going to be distributed if it's a sci-fi film. If you look at some of my products, I've produced non-digital forms, which is what we might know as heritage marketing. My digital form of marketing makes up the production of my film itself. And for this, I've used push marketing, where I've also tweeted about it, shared it online, not only through my blog but through social media networking sites such as Twitter, for the audience to come in contact with it. And it's only been available to promote on this scale through the act of digital revolution. Before the digital revolution, it's widely known that predominantly non-digital forms of marketing were used, such as trailers in cinemas and the posters, which you'll also find with my other products which I've used to create synergy across them. So that includes the film article and that includes the poster. Through the help of the digital revolution, what we've been able to do is market virally. So not only are we marketing through cinema trailers, trailers on YouTube and such, but we're also able to create pull marketing, where the audience is coming in contact with it, or they're going out and searching about a certain film. So you do clips on YouTube, you have competitions on certain websites. If you look at cases such as the Batman Rises, Dark Knight Rises for Batman, they created a website involving target audience by getting them involved in searching for hidden clues around different countries, posting photographic evidence on the website, and from there they got secret special clips from the film, and that's an effective piece of viral marketing, and it just shows how far we've come with the digital revolution. In terms of my film, as said, I've marketed through using the internet by putting it on YouTube. I use Twitter to advertise it. I've used Blogger to update the progress of it so anybody can see it. Other sites, other ways of marketing, it can include going on other social networking sites such as Facebook. You could create a Facebook page, you could create a website, you could also be creating Tumblr pages, building up support for that film. With regards to the release of my film, I said the release date at the bottom of my film article would be April. Initially I had said June, July, because that's the time where it's the school holidays and my primary audience would be teenagers, so it'd be best to be aiming it at the holidays so that they're able to actually see it. My choice in aiming it at April now isn't the most ideal part of it, but it's on the way out of it's coming up to the exam season. So it could be taking away from the audience that I'm trying to give it to. But then if you look at other films like Insurgent, which has only come out recently or is coming out very soon, that's coming out around exam time, and their target audience is the same as mine, being a sort of dystopian future film. So although it's not a good thing that I'm not aiming it towards the school holidays, it's also conventional of other filmmakers to use that at the same time to basically distribute in this time. With the help of Web 2.0 and the development of internet technology, I've been able to put my film on YouTube so that audiences can see it and they can give feedback on it whenever they want. And this is just shown through the development of the digital revolution. As you can see with my film article, I named it Aspire as my own sort of film magazine. I designed it as something which was kind of more contextually formed in the latest things, like the latest music, the latest films, the latest books, anything that would interest, say, a typically young adult or adult audience. And the way I've designed it is to make it look mature, and fit for the target audience. As you might be aware, other people might have used standardised brands to advertise their film and promote it. So say if I decided to say this is an Empire magazine, that would be promoting it as one of the most famous and most notable film magazines out there, and it would inform the audience that this is all about films. And it's a useful marketing strategy because people buy the magazines to see what's hot, so that they want to go watch a film, and that's in many ways a way of marketing and promoting their film. As for my poster, a lot of people tend to use the poster as a way of putting star systems there, and when they put star systems there, what you can see is, say, the notable critics giving their opinions. And this gives people trust and self-assurance that, say, the people that have written about them are established companies, and they can have faith that their opinion is strong and formal and honest. So it gives them a good way of promoting it. And if they're promoting it that way, then audiences of their magazines are more likely to see it distributed.